We have been talking about families, and we've talked about how families can be different and how we have responsibilities in our families. You belong to a family. I have a book about belonging. It's called I Belong by Mrs. Luce. Hey, I know her. That's me. I Belong. I didn't staple the book so that I could flip the pages a little easier. I belong. I am Mrs. Luce. I belong in my family. I belong in my class. I belong in my school. I belong in my community. I belong in our world. I am Mrs. Luce, and I belong. You are going to make a book like this. This is your project this week. You have today and tomorrow to do it. Your book, you can print it out and draw your pictures on it like I did. Or if you don't want to use your printer or you don't have a printer at home, you can just write each of the lines, or your learning coach can help you write each of the lines on a separate piece of paper. I want you to take your time in making your pictures. I only used a pencil, but maybe you can use colors in your picture. I want you to, as you go through, I want you to think about who you are. What's special about you? Think about your family. How much your family loves you. Think about your class and how important you are to our class. You can think about the school and how, even though you don't go to the school, you're still a part of it, an important part of it, and you belong to in the school. I did a picture of a lion and wrote NDPA because the lions, that's our mascot at NDPA. We're the lions. Then this page I wanted to talk about a little bit more. It says, I belong in my community. Do you know what a community is? The community is the area and the people around you. You might say your neighbors are part of your community. But your community is even bigger than that. It is all the people you interact with. Maybe that's your mailman or mailwoman. Maybe it's the people you see at the store or on your soccer team or in your dance class. Maybe it's the people you see at church or with your parents and their friends. So there's so many different places that you go, and all those people you interact with, all of them are your community. Who is in your community? What do you do with them? How are you an important part of that community? I was thinking about my community, and I really like when my community does food drives. And I think that's an important part of what I can do in my community is help share the things I have. So that's why I drew a picture of a bag of food for a food drive. I drew a picture of me on the planet Earth. You don't have to draw a picture of you on planet Earth. You could draw anything you want for that page. But you belong in our world. And then the last one is another picture of me, and you can draw yourself too. Right, that's your project. So I hope you know how important you are and that you belong. I'll see you soon.